a lot of people kind of try to continue to, torso that narrative with me when it comes to Leander, that it is all negative. Why did you split? Why did you not do this? But again, when we started playing, there were no Grand Slam champions in India. We came, we saw, we conquered, we became number one, we won 3 Grand Slams. And, I continue to be very thankful and proud about that.
I grew up playing gully cricket and gully football in Calcutta, barefoot.
Yeah.
और लोग पूछते थे आपका औकात क्या है विंबलडन जीतने के? Well, we did it. And we did it in our way. We did it Desi style. 2 young Indian boys, brown boys, conquered the white world at Wimbledon. This royal box. When we started, all we had was each other. And as we built our team, our families got involved, our parents got involved, our coaches got involved, our friends got involved. So we are products of the environment that we created. And that product of that environment also achieved greatness in being number 1 in the world and in winning Grand Slams. But then also we both take responsibility for the downfall of it.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. I have very special guests today. You fondly call them the Indian Express, and they continue to win our hearts with the achievements that they have put India in the global map through the legends Mahesh Bhupathi and Leander Paes. Joining us in this kind of mixed doubles, which makes me the referee, is another duo, 2 directors who have always created cinema that makes a difference and have entertained you all thoroughly. I'm talking about the wonderful Nitesh Tiwari and Ashwini Iyer Tiwari. Welcome everyone, welcome to Zoom.
Thank you, Rudrani.
Thank you.
I think both Mahesh and Leander, you all took the Indian tennis name to a global map. And at that time, I'm sure it wasn't easy. But of course, the story of this comes with ups and downs. Why did you finally decide to do this now through Breakpoint? What convinced you finally, and how do you look at it?
Well, I think, I don't think Leander and me ever really thought about telling the story. We've been approached, I think, individually and collectively multiple times over the last decade. Then when we got an opportunity to speak to Nitesh sir and Ashwini, I think obviously their talent in filmmaking is not a secret, but then not many people know about their love for the sport. They've been to Wimbledon. They talked a lot of tennis when Leander and me got on the first call with them. And it became pretty apparent that, they were super excited to be able to tell the story. And from Leander and my perspective, then when we spoke offline, we're like, wow, a team of their pedigree wanting to tell our story, or promising to keep it independent, promising to, keep it real. I think that whole package just came together for us to then, I think, talk amongst ourselves and say, okay, I think it is time to tell that story, because, for so many years, there have been that, what if, and, why not, and why associated with our partnership. So I think it was important for us to do so.
We've been getting offers to do this storyboard over the last 20 years, both as individuals, also as a duo. But for me, I've always believed in a team. I've always believed that when you have the perfect team, the results actually show the same. What Ashwini Iyer and what Nitesh Bhai can do together in storytelling. Not only have we seen what they've done in Dangal, but also when you see this docuseries of Breakpoint, you'll actually see the nuances of human emotion on how it goes through peaks and valleys through every episode. When we actually sat up in my office the first time and discussed how we are going to tell this story, the essence of what they said really drove me. That captured me in terms of they could tell the narrative from both Mahesh's perspective and my perspective, and just the same. Also, the way we've chosen to do this story also is not about taking actors to play our roles, not taking other actors to play our parents or our coaches or our trainers. So when you're doing it real and you're doing it live and you're doing it with the actual people who were in that moment, I think that the eventual storyboard that gets shown is to tell different perspectives very true. So in that, I'm very grateful to both Ashwini and to Nitesh Bhai for what they are doing here, how they have done it here, the way they actually have weaved the story through. I think the main reason I wanted to do this docuseries was I believe that it is not a feature film. You can't tell this story in an hour and a half. You can't tell it in 90 minutes or in 2 hours. There is so much substance to it. There is so much in 20 years that Mahesh and myself have achieved and done, both on the court and off the court, that it needed different episodes. And also on saying that I'm grateful to ZEE5 for giving us this opportunity and for believing in us, but also in the fact of the true storyboard being told. To me, to inspire a whole generation that if we two Indian boys can be champions, then to take this story and to inspire 745 million kids who are under the age of 26 in our country, that they can be champions too.
And this kind of is another reunion, right? Getting them together. So there's a lot of facets here that people want to watch. But how did you want to tell the story? And what were the challenges? The questions for both Nitesh and Ashwini.
First and foremost, what excites us as storytellers is to tell stories that are close to our hearts. And Lee and Hesh won our hearts way back in 98, 99. And a lot of fans, around the world, which these two legends have, I was also very intrigued to know later on, what all happened. And somehow, for a very long period of time, you don't have the answers. And when destiny presents you with an opportunity to something which you have lived with for so long, you obviously will grab it with both your hands. But what was paramount to both of us was the authenticity of the story. And that's the reason why, we chose that the best way would be to hear it from the two of them and their families and the people who they have played with, and in general, neutral perspectives of the people, so that we managed to tell it from a fan's point of view, because we've been their fans, rather than to be able to take it, from a biased point of view. So as storytellers, it was paramount to us that we stay neutral, we stay true to the fans. The biggest challenge, however, is that how do you tell it in a riveting manner? And for that, we did a lot of homework. We did 7 months of preparing as to how would we go about shooting it. We prepared a full docket. We prepared a full structure, which normally people don't do, in this kind of stuff, in this kind of series. So we went fully prepared, because we knew exactly in which section of the series what kind of stuff is going to come. And that really helped us a lot. So that, when we started doing our post, we were very well prepared, because we had a structure in place. Obviously, what we did not know was what were the kind of responses we were going to get. But from our end, we were prepared. So that is something which was a big preparation which went into making it. Ashwini would like to talk about pandemic. Pandemic made it very difficult for us to.
Yeah, so we started off in March end 2020, and as soon as we started the whole process, I would also like to add our creative director Piyush Gupta, who's also been the co-writer for many of our films, and three of us sat together to treat it like a story, like a film story, which has a beginning, middle, and end, and in that beginning, middle, and end, we kind of created what would be the structure, like what Nitesh was saying. The only thing was we didn't know what the dialogues was, but we knew exactly what the structure would be like. And then from there, it was a whole process of having so many Zoom calls with Mahesh and Leander, and it was very, it was kind of very, I don't know what to say, because it was during the pandemic, and we were just having these conversations with them. And it so happened that at one point of time, we got Mahesh and Leander together on a video call. And I think maybe that was the first time they were interacting with each other for the first time after really long, where there was some breakdown moments. So whenever we release the behind the scenes as one more episode, you would see that we really didn't know what was happening, and we were not here to judge. We were just here to take a story between two people, and almost like Nitesh, me, and Piyush were like three people hearing out without any judgments, and taking it as it is. So as in when in the 10 months of us talking to Leander and Mahesh, from just being an interviewer and questioning, we kind of created a bond that when we met for the first time after the lockdown opened, we didn't know whether we had met before, because we already knew so much about each other.
Leander, the question is for you. The two of you had managed to make impossible things happen and put the country there. Your partnership was cherished. So when you all took that gap and whenever the fallout happened, if we can call that, there were so many theories floating out there as to what happened and why it shouldn't have happened. I want to know what you were going through at that time, because I know there's an emotional bond that you'll obviously share, right? Like you'll have achieved so much and been through ups and downs together. And like I said, you all started at a time where I don't think anyone would have thought Indian players could be at the top of tennis at someday. I want to know what was going through your mind during the time.
You're right that when we started, there was no know-how how to make champions. There was no infrastructure for tennis. There was no real knowledge about how to win Wimbledon or even how to win an Olympic medal. But when we started, all we had was each other. And as we built our team, our families got involved, our parents got involved, our coaches got involved, our friends got involved. So we are products of the environment that we created. And that product of that environment also achieved greatness in being number one in the world and in winning Grand Slams. But then also we both take responsibility for the downfall of it. And in that, you will see in these episodes that Ashwini and Nitesh Bhai have actually depicted the story. And I don't want to give anything away right now because we're only a few days away from the release. But you will see the journey of how the highs and the lows go. And for me, the beautiful weaving of that journey is what's important. I think that the fans finally will get to see the true essence of all the highs and the lows. I know that going through all the archival footage, whether it was scrapbooks and articles and cuttings and magazine covers that we were on, and also when you look at the footage of Wimbledon or you look at the footage of Doha, you will see the emotions that were involved in winning gold medals for the country, the emotions that were involved in winning Grand Slams for the country. Yes, the euphoria we created was huge, but the highs and lows are very human. And those highs and lows of the human behind the scenes is exactly what Breakpoint's about. I mean, you look at the name, it's not only got a tennis reference to it, which is we've seen many breakpoints that we've lost, many breakpoints that we've won. But when you actually see the name, it also depicts exactly what the show's about. It's the highs and lows.
Mahesh, it's true that, you all became number one at a white man's game. And it was considered that at that time. So I want to know, what were the stereotypes that you all fought against at that time? And today, of course, we have such amazing players, but you all obviously paved the path. And because, at the time it was so foreign when you all were doing it.
So I don't think we really went through any horrifying struggles, right? I think we just went through the process of doubt, because it had never been done before. Are you guys serious? When Leander constantly spoke about, wanting to win Wimbledon as a team, people said, are you guys nuts? When Indian kids grow up, they dream about playing at Wimbledon one day, right? So winning Wimbledon was super far-fetched. But yeah, I think, what we were able to do and achieve, I think, has today given the next generation and future generations ability to believe that, I want to train my kids, or I want to train to win Grand Slams now, not just to get there. And I think we're super proud of that.
I'm sure, like you also mentioned, there were a lot of time people wanted to make biopics on the two of you as well. So I want to know why you all never went that route. It's very interesting that you choose this. The question is for both Mahesh and Leander.
Yeah, I mean, we've been offered that multiple times. Our story, fictionalizing it, I don't think will do it justice. People wanted to hear directly from us, our perspective individually, and collectively. And I think that's what's come out in the way the story has been told. Maybe if people like what they see and this is a success, maybe we'll look at it down the line in the future. But currently, I think it is very important for us to tell it as real and as raw as possible.
Playing 15 years or 20 years of a tennis career, just the tennis itself has a huge story. But when you go in behind the scenes and you look at the relationship that Mahesh and myself have shared, that is a lifetime of highs and lows that we've seen each other through. I think that just as Ashwini said first and Nitesh Bhai said, that the nuances of how to build a champion and the layering of this story cannot be capsured in 90 minutes. You won't do the story justice. Also, just to pick one aspect of this story and say, okay, let's just only deal with Wimbledon and the euphoric emotions that a country felt in winning Wimbledon, in being the first Wimbledon champions of India as a team, that also only tells one part of the story. But I think to tell the whole story in many episodes is the essence of what Ashwini and Nitesh have done a great job with. I think that the rawness that with which it's told keeps you on the edge of your seat. The realness with which we have told this story, and the perspectives of our parents, the perspective of our coaches and families and friends also have taught me what their perspective was while we were trying to achieve excellence. So now dealing with it 20 years later is quite come full circle.
Is it weird when you're sort of trying to replay your own events of your life for the cinema of it? How do you get over that kind of awkwardness? It must be, it's not easy.
Well, one is you don't have to act, you just got to be yourself. And I think that here is where I actually got to give a lot of thanks to Ashwini and Nitesh's team. When you look at Piyush, who came in and kept on, guiding me with certain things, or when you look at the clothes people, Rohit and his team, and you look at the makeup people, and you look at the hair people, and you look at the people behind the scenes who normally don't get mentioned, it's these people who I am really grateful for. Varun, who is basically faced coordination issues from all of us, faced dealing with Wimbledon, faced dealing with Olympics, faced dealing with Mahesh and I. Getting between Mahesh and I is not an easy task, I'll tell you that.
Varun is our, I just have to special mention to Varun is because Varun is our, he is our boss in Earth Sky Pictures. So he does everything. He's actually the producer, not us. I would really second that with Lee, is that it was like Nitesh and I keep telling this thing, and also I need to give a special mention to Mahesh and Lee to helping us coordinate with so many. I think this is one of the biggest productions we have done because we have got like people from every country, players, coaches, journalists from every country possible, everywhere in the US. Nidesh, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this because this is something we have to say?
I mean, thanks to Lee and Hesh, we managed to get some really, really big names to tell their perspective on their story. The two greatest pairs ever, apart from these two guys, Woodies from Australia, then Bryans from USA. We got Martina Hingis from Switzerland, Radek Stepnik, Mark Noels. We managed to get Sania Mirza, Rohan Bopana, Nandan Bal, Jaideep Mukherjee, Dr. Vespace, Mahesh's father Krishna sir, mothers, siblings, friends, so, and from different parts of the world, which is somebody's in London, somebody's in Singapore, somebody's in Bahamas. So, but we had to shoot them because we wanted to cover every part of the story. So yes, you will hear every angle to any incident which may have taken place.
And it's been a great ride also with Mahesh to actually touch subjects that we've not really touched in 20 years. Some of the conversations now with a little more maturity, and a little more wisdom. We can laugh at ourselves a little more. We can take ourselves in a little more stride, and even kind of our whole friendship has come full circle. So big thank you to the whole Breakpoint team.
Great. I'm ending this. The question is common for both Mahesh and Leander. As the name suggests, what would you consider to be the breakpoint of your life?
Oh, my life?
Career.
It's not yet come.
No, you think it hasn't come yet?
Still waiting. No, I'm still
your
in a
career.
space. Imagine. I mean, I think my career is something that it's been something that I've been very thankful for and blessed. Like I say, a lot of people kind of try to continue to, torso that narrative with me when it comes to Leander, that it is all negative. Why did you split? Why did you not do this? But again, when we started playing, there were no Grand Slam champions in India. We came, we saw, we conquered, we became number one. We won 3 Grand Slams. And, I continue to be very thankful and proud about that.
I think both of us choose to celebrate what we've done together. If we had won 10 Grand Slams, people would want us to win 15. If we played for 15 years, people say, yeah, play for 20 years. So I think the human psychology is such that they always want more. But when you do see it, we sit here with the world record of 24 undefeated wins in Davis Cup. We sit here with being India's first team to win a Grand Slam. We also sit here going through the highs and lows together. And just as this whole Breakpoint docu-series will show you on ZEE5, it will show you how 2 young Indian boys who I grew up playing gully cricket and gully football in Calcutta, barefoot.
Yeah.
और लोग पूछते थे आपका औकात क्या है विंबलडन जीतने के? Well, we did it. And we did it in our way. We did it Desi style. 2 young Indian boys, brown boys, conquer the white world at Wimbledon.
Tennis legends together. It's the kind of mixed doubles I will always root for. So, all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.